Now going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Whole Foods issuing a recall for their fish. Now this comes to us thanks to the New York Post, specifically Pilar Arias, a writer over there. They note that Whole Foods urges customers not to eat product issued contains a recall around a possible contamination of a lethal allergen. Now, specifically, it looks like the fish fillets sold at Whole Foods Market are being recalled due to a undeclared soy allergen, according to a press release. Now, specifically, they noted that Tampa Bay Fisheries of Florida announced the recall on last Friday, with the FDA publishing it the subsequent following day. They know that the impacted products are 365 by Whole Foods Market 32-ounce bag of, quote, beer battered pollock, unquote, and 12-ounce cartons of, quote, beer battered cod, unquote, fillets. Hopefully it's not Bud Light. Now, they also note that, quote, it's from the U.S. FDA, or Food and Drug Administration. They note, quote, people who have an allergic or severe sensitivity to soy run the risk of serious or life-threatening allergic reaction if they consume this product. They also note that the fillets are available to purchase at Whole Foods stores nationwide between September 8th and December 22nd. Now, thankfully, the little silver lining in this situation, granted, if you squint hard enough, you'll find a silver lining in most cases in life. They note that no illnesses have been reported at this time, which was put out after it was discovered that the product containing soy had been distributed without the packaging revealing the presence of soy, which is disgusting in general. And again, if you're a man, it's not good for you at all. There's really not much upside to it. Now, they also note that customers can take the receipts with them to Whole Foods to get a full refund, which no one will ever do. The percent of rebates, the uptake percent, the actual take of percentage of people who actually follow through on those returns rebates, it's so statistically close to zero, it's not even worth reporting on. And I mean, it's good for the optics because they're offering this, but they know it's not really going to cost them any money because, again, what is your time worth? Do you really want to stand in line to return fish and save? What is it? Do they even say the price points here? Do you want to save like what, 10, 20 bucks to drive to the store, do the return? This is just not worth your time. I learned this long ago. You get to a certain price point where it's just not worth it. Just throw it out. Now, one of the issues is, let's see here. Well, they do have a fun comment section, so we'll go one or two of those. So we'll do the first comment. It comes from Billy Johnson. He says, quote, how about we talk about the real problem going on? It's food sprayed on preservative called Apeel, funded by Bill Gates. It is even sprayed on organic produce. It cannot be washed off. They are not mandated to disclose if it's used or not. This is a major loss of great food. Look it up, unquote. Got 55 likes. Let's see. Petunia Kitty says, quote, how about health warnings on products such as stevia and erythritol, unquote, getting 19 likes. Common Sense says, quote, who has valid recipes for fish they purchased in September? Okay, that got 26 likes. HJJ said, quote, valid receipt, just bring it and demand a refund. It is their brand, so no question of where you bought it, unquote, getting 9 likes. Which is another good point. Who the hell has a receipt for groceries weeks or months later? I mean, I know some people who are extremely dedicated to their finances. I mean, truth be told, earlier in my career, when I was especially in college in the first couple of years of graduating, I didn't scan every receipt, but I wrote down every single product at purchase and categorized it, which granted I know you can do nowadays if you shop using credit cards and stuff. I prefer cash, but as well as instances where, yeah, you don't keep the receipts. For work you do, but that's mainly because of the government mandates that you have to have it for 7 years. But personally, I mean, when was the last time you saved a grocery receipt that you didn't just immediately throw out at home? I would venture less than 5% of people actually save those receipts. It's got to be less than that. I mean, let me know, when's the last time you saved a grocery store receipt? I mean, usually I'll go to the store, I'll shop, and I'll show the receipt to the person at the checkout when they inevitably ask me, make sure they want I paid for all the stuff in the cart. But, I mean, unless it's materials I buy for a work event, I usually just toss the receipt out. And another issue is here, this is Whole Foods. This is the fanciest place you can go and buy your organic foods. I mean, if you ever have an issue where you have too much money in your life, they can solve that problem really quick. I mean, everything is extremely expensive. They're selling a premium product for a premium price. And to have one of these recalls where, again, it's a white label brand. So, again, they don't own this business. They're paying them to put their brand on it. And they might contribute with the formula, how it's made, and tweak it a little bit, kind of like how a lot of people do white label coffee. But again, did I have the strictest as quality controls and get all the best details on there and all the disclaimers? Still, being premium brand, that's gotta be the business blunder of the day. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of January, so if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment is a great way to give me some feedback. Let me know I could be doing better and better. Also, giving a thumbs up is a great way to help with the YouTube and Rumble algorithm, so the video gets shared more often, helps the channel grow and develop. Also, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.